solution. And it's the priority when we ask people, what is the priority for you in the future? To have a good health. We saw that the biggest risk for a globalized world is a pandemic. So let's say we decide in the month of June to have a topic on health. What we need are all these conditions that you can see that are based on 20 years of research, combined research with Patrick Marquet that you can see here in the assembly, and also based on the formula. We make sure that most people from around the globe representing different horizons, so holistic policy making, if you prefer, to come together, share all their ideas, work together to find the solutions to improve the health of our humankind, and initiate, as I say, the follow-up activities to implement the recommendation that we will come up with. It's hugely ambitious. We need to have people representing different roles in these global beauty moments. We will also develop friendship with organization and people, multipliers, to make sure that we can reach people at the end of Uganda. We want to send love with these moments of global beauty. We want to show all the people in this world that their experience, their expertise is useful on any topic. So we will invite people with lots of love to contribute to our global beauty moments. Here, I give you just a demonstration of what we want to do. We see it today, we are not behaving as an exceptional civilization. But we have, if we want to, all the solutions to get there with neuroscience, cognitive science, everything our researchers know about how human beings can fight inner violence, right? Reach peace internally, create the conditions for harmony, and go creation culture that is to address all our complex global problems. What we want is to use the Global Collaboration Lab to steer an ideal civilization, which we call the Homo Amore. This is based on my research. So we will equip, if you prefer, an ideal civilization using the virtual world with a number of technologies, algorithm, artificial intelligence, to make sure that in the platform you behave in the right way, which is with benevolence, with empathy, with critical thinking, open thinking, freedom to love. We accept all points of view. And then, if you want, all the knowledge that we will give to you, you will be able to bring it back in the physical world. So we use the virtual world to upgrade our civilization in the right way, because we don't want to be fake virtuous people. We want just to appreciate better who we are as human beings. So it's not, putting a lot of pressure on you. It's on the contrary, finding the true essence of human beings so that we don't have anymore an inferiority complex in nature, but that we are able, along with other spaces, to rebuild our natural ecosystem. No longer destruction, no longer self-destruction. Here, it's another example of a promise that we want to leverage for you. It's this notion of the treasure hunt. We want to find the right people from wherever they are, in the margins. Because from my experience in working for the European institutions, you don't find the best ideas for this world in the center where people find comfort. You need to go outside where people don't find comfort. So with a system, again, with artificial intelligence, using all the social media we have at our disposal, and social media that we had for now like 10, 15 years, which allows us to gather a fantastic database of people that can be so precious, the treasure for us to come up with the right solutions for our world. Another promise is upgrading our public policies, practices, because from, again, my experience in the government institutions for 20 years, I can tell you, we can do much better to professionalize holistic policymaking, to avoid that any regulation or laws become possible in 8 weeks around 10 people. Because as I shared my story at the beginning with my video, you can only harm certain parts of the population or of the planet if you take quick decision. Crisis has a good back. We can do better. And this is my call to action. I invite you to join us in shaping this bright future, because it will not happen without you. We all have a role to play in global collaboration. We all have to express our natural leadership, and we will provide you with the conditions for this to feel safe in a global collaboration environment. We invite you to engage with your own network of stakeholders, of partners, to promote this initiative so that we make it a success, because there's no other alternative to the chaos. We invite you to contribute to the activities that we will provide. And in the month of May, we will start small, step by step, by inviting you to share your aspirations for global collaboration, and eventually the kind of project you could launch to make it a reality. And together, let's transform challenges into opportunities for a better world. This is what we want to see more and more in every part of the globe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Yuli.